Hey guys, it's Aaliyah with Open Doors, Open Hearts blog, and today I am so excited to talk to you about the ways that I got our living room ready for summer this year. The truth of the matter is for me, getting our home ready for summer is super easy because I feel like I really minimize everything in the summer because we are wanting to spend the majority of our time outside doing outside things. And so the last thing I want to have to worry about is inside stuff. But before we jump into that, I wanted to tell you that today I am doing a collaboration with Sarah from Sarah's October Home, and I absolutely love all of the things that Sarah does. And if you have never met Sarah or never seen any of her videos, you should absolutely head over there. I will have the link in the description box down below. Okay, so the first thing I did to get ready for summer in the living room is to come up with a color scheme. The color scheme that I chose this year is actually the color scheme that I've chosen for the last 3 years. For me, it's tried and true, and I have everything, so I just continue to repeat it. If I'm being honest, I feel like the only time that I try different color schemes for things is around the holiday time for fall and Christmas. But all the other times of the year, I feel like I just go with regular, something that's calm and easy, and I already have all the things. For me, that is blue and cream. So I pulled out my blue and cream pillow covers and my blue blanket, and then I went to put them on the couch. Now, it has been a long time since we have done a deep clean on this couch, and I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of afraid that I was gonna get eaten by the couch monster a few times when I stuck my hands down between the cushions trying to find things. So when I went to get the living room ready for summer, it just felt like the right time to just take everything out and do a deep clean and sweep everything up and get all of the toys out that are under the cushions in the couch. I'm not a huge fan of the color of our couch. I find it to be very comfortable and it functions very well, but I'm not a huge fan of how dark the color is. But by using blankets and pillows, I can lighten them up a little bit in a more affordable way than just going out and buying brand new couches, which I 100% want to do, but that is not on the agenda. So if you are like me and you have couches that you don't love and they're maybe a little outdated, I think the best way to liven them up and turn them into what you want on a budget is with blankets and pillows. Now, another option would be slip covers, but for us, we've looked at slip covers, the size of couch that we have and the style and all the things. It would have to be a custom slip cover, which that gets kind of pricey. So I stick with the blankets and the pillows, and for now, it does lighten it up and brighten it up enough. The next thing that I added is artwork. So I have a bunch of vintage artwork in other areas of my home, but I have not found anything that I absolutely love for the price that I'm willing to pay for the living room yet. I found one frame at a garage sale, but other than that, that's all that I have found. So I was trying to be a little bit budget friendly, so I just took some flowers from the garden that my daughters and I had pressed, and I put them in a frame, and I think that they made a really cute picture. I'm not 100% sold that I love the pictures where they are yet, but my husband is working on the mantle and it'll be up soon. And I think that once the mantle is up, I'll have a better idea of whether or not these pictures will stay or go. I'm honestly so unsure about it that I used command strips to hang them. Another thing that I added last fall in the living room is a rug. And now I will say this was a little bit of a splurge for me, but I do think that it is a good splurge. I feel like this rug really helps cozy up the room, and it helps define the space a little bit. The way that our living room and entryway are kind of like laid out, you kind of can walk into the living room, and I didn't like that. I wanted it to be a separate space for people to be able to come into the entryway and then either walk into the living room or walk into the kitchen. And by adding this rug and turning the couch, I feel like we were able to achieve that. Another way to add cottage style to your living room is to have wood furniture. And looking around my living room, there is a lot of wood furniture, and honestly, I have either DIY'd it or I have found it at a thrift store or a secondhand store. Facebook Marketplace is also a really good location to find wood furniture that you can flip and give it a really pretty raw wood finish, like my coffee table. Or if you want it to have a little bit more of a warm tone, you can do that like I did the end table over beside the chair. I always look for wood furniture at garage sales, but personally I have not been lucky to find something that I really wanted at a garage sale. But I do feel like that's also a really good spot to look for secondhand furniture that you're willing to put a little work into to transform it into what you want it to be. This is my favorite way to decorate, and it is not necessarily cottage style. I feel like it's just home style, but that is to add florals. And we are officially able to cut flowers from outside and bring them inside, which has me so excited because that is one of my absolute favorite things to do as far as decorating our home. And these are our first lilac blooms. We planted 6 lilac shoots, I think, from my in-laws, and this is the first year that we've had blooms, and we had 2 of them. So I went outside and cut them and brought them in. Another thing that I have in my living room is the DIY artificial plant, but because it's summer here pretty soon, I will be retiring him for real stems. My second favorite way to decorate our home with cottage style is to use baskets. I use baskets for storage. The baskets underneath of the coffee table store all of our library books and some toys. And then the basket on top of the armoire is just for decoration. And I just really think that it's an adorable basket. I found it at an estate sale. I think I got it for $5 if I'm remembering right. So baskets are really, really easy to find at thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets. My favorite place to look for them is at our thrift store. Almost every basket is $4 or less, no matter what the size. I have gotten baskets for 50 cents before. So if you are wanting to add cottage style, baskets are a great way to do that, and you can do that on a very, very small budget. And lastly, to add cottage charm to your home, use vintage items. So I found this brass pitcher at a garage sale a few weeks ago, and I shared it in a thrift haul. I'll put the link up here in the corner for you. And I also added these cute little quail figurines up on top of the armoire. I got them at a thrift store a couple years ago, and I just really like them. Remember to head over to Sarah's October home and check out her video today. She is going to be sharing more updates about her entryway and the new door, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go watch it. I know you're gonna love her, so just make sure you head down to the description box below and click the link. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope that you hit the subscribe button down below. I'll see you next time.